Change is so hard to start. The reason why is we don't know where to start or how to start. And in today's world, something we need to do is change. That's the one thing that's constant in our lives. Hi, my name's Catherine Sanford. I'm an author and coach. And today I'm going to review a book called Switch: How to Make Change When Change is Hard, by Chip and Dan Heath. Yes, they're brothers. And they're both psychologists. And they've looked at change over many years. And they've come up with this wonderful framework, which I personally have used. And I think in these times of disruption and change and uncertainty and the unknown, it's really good to have some frameworks or tools or strategies that we can use to help us to make the changes or start to make the changes in our life. The one thing that we need to understand is our brain is not wired to change. Our brain is wired to protect us, and it protects us from uncertainty and the unknown. Our brain loves the comfort zone, and we tell it that it's good to be in the comfort zone, and it responds saying, yes, that's correct. So when we have little frustrations or when we're confronted with a situation where we have to make change, our brain will automatically sabotage it. So in the book, Chip and Dan Heath, I find that really funny, Chip and Dan Heath, actually talk about a framework that you can use to start your change, especially when it's hard, and to sustain change, because that's the key to success, is sustaining the change. And how they've framed it up is really interesting. They've called it direct the rider, motivate the elephant, and shape the path. And what this means is direct the rider is about setting measurable goals, because you are the rider. But if you don't have measurable goals in place, it's very, very hard to start. And the goals are very small. So you have short-term goals, you have medium-term goals, and you have long-term goals. But for the rider, you just focus on the short term. So if you know you have to change, for example, you have to go out and get a job, and you know that you have to make the changes. And why I love this book is because in today's world, if you keep doing the same thing, you keep getting the same results. COVID-19 has brought uncertainty and unknown. So if you're going out, you've lost your job, which many of us have. If you keep doing the same thing, like applying through Seek job after job after job, it gets demoralising. So start directing the rider. Start to do something different. And that's what this first part of the book is all about, is that directing the rider. The second part is motivate the elephant. The elephant is your emotion. So change needs energy. And if your energy is not in the right place, like the elephant, nothing happens. So you have to look at what is motivating me. What is my energy to change? If your energy is low, as the authors say in the book, start to do things that will pick up your energy. What is your desire for change? If you don't change, what will your life look like? So changes are around emotion. That's the sustainability. And the third one is plan the action. And that is set out the pathway. What is the pathway that you're going to take? And that's your action plan. Remember, small steps, measurable steps, accountable steps. So if you follow the framework that Chip and Dan Heath have mentioned in the book, what these three things will do will help you take action and sustain the changes that you need to make in your life. And I believe that from that point on, you will be able to embrace and adapt to change, particularly facing uncertainty and the unknown. And you will be one of those people who will have courage to take action even though you may be walking in fear. So that's me. Read the book, Switch: How to Make Change When Change is Hard, by Chip and Dan Heath. And thanks very much. Bye.